Hi, my name is Dana. I'm an Air Force veteran, and this is Jeremy. He's a Navy veteran. And this is Kelly, who's here to show you some great variations for our practice today. We will be working on, well, the last thing that we're going to do is our big peak pose flying lizard. But on our way to that peak pose, we'll be doing some lunging, some twisting. It'll be a really fun practice. So hope you'll enjoy it and be sure to listen to your body throughout this practice because there are some challenging aspects. So there's no need to feel like you got to keep up. You're just doing what feels best for your body. And as we do that, we're sitting in a lovely posture with a nice long spine. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe you soften your gaze and just notice breath coming in and breath going out. Inhaling and exhaling. A couple more rounds of breath here. Just noticing ease in the breath, sense of grounding, connecting, balancing. And then slowly take an inhalation, reach both arms up toward the ceiling. And exhale, hands come all the way back down to heart center. Inhale to reach. We'll just do two more of these. Exhale to draw down. Inhale to reach. And this time, as we come all the way down, we'll come to hands and knees. And as you come to hands and knees, just hold this position for a moment. Something I want to bring up too is that we've been in some positions where we've got hands and knees happening and there's a lot of flexion in the wrists. If you prefer to have your fists down or go to forearms, you're also welcome to do that. So definitely if practice is difficult on the wrists, you've got some options. Let's take a couple of cat and cow stretches here, exhaling to round, inhaling, dropping the belly, arching the spine, and just noticing here what feels good, what feels like enough. One more round. Exhale. And we'll come back to a nice neutral position. Drop back to a child's pose. And we'll round over the toes. Exhale to downward facing dog. And just hold a moment here. Let's play with this down dog for a second. As we come into this one, we're just shifting a little bit side to side. See if you can keep your knees straight and just notice the side body stretch. Try it on. If it doesn't feel good, just stay with the down dog or maybe walk the dog. Make it yours. As we come back to center, let's look up toward the top of the mat. Take the right leg forward on an inhale. And here we'll drop the left knee down. As we drop the left knee down, take the top of the foot down if that's possible and grab some blocks. And I want to play with this. I want to build this lunge just a little bit. So in the lunge, maybe come up to a more upright position and notice what's happening with your pelvis. We're looking to have the hip points and the pubic symphysis perpendicular to the floor so that you're not putting strain on the low back. As we start to shift forward, notice the front of the hip getting an opening, a little bit of stretch. The hip flexors, the psoas complex, getting the stretch there. Could have hands on blocks, high, low, could have hands to the floor. But as we're conscious here, really intentional about keeping the length in the spine, we're allowing the spot that we're trying to stretch to stretch. So the hip flexors are getting a nice stretch here. Let's set the blocks aside, come to plank position, and hold plank for just a breath or two. And in the spirit of the strength series, you can drop the knees down, come to a couple of low push ups. Certainly don't have to do those. Could be full push ups, knees can be off the floor. We'll do another one, and then we'll press back, take a child's pose. Pretty good for a Navy guy. Let's round over the toes, take downward facing dog. And same thing here. We can play with that side to side sweep and just notice what's happening in the hips. Could be walking the dog again. Then, as we make our way back to center, send the heels toward the earth. Notice position here. Feet can be hip distance or wider, hands can be shoulder distance or wider. We'll look toward the top of the mat and step forward with left this time. And do the same thing. We're dropping the right knee down and we'll use blocks immediately. So, as you've got your blocks, you've got the floor just a little bit closer, a little more accessible. As we come to a more upright position and transition into a big focus on alignment. Pelvis is neutral, shoulders are drawing away from the ears. As we shift forward, notice the stretch in the hip flexors. So, you're feeling hopefully just a little bit of extension in the hip. Take an inhalation, reach both arms, and then exhale. We'll take hands down. We'll step right back into that plank position. Push ups only as an option, only if you really want to, Jeremy. Lowering down, pressing up. And one more time. And then we'll drop back, child's pose. Round over the toes, downward facing dog. And this time we're going to go right into the lunge. Right leg steps forward. So this time with the lunge, you've got some more options. We're going to make it a high lunge this time. Could keep it low. Up to you. As we're in the high lunge, this may not feel good for everybody's knees, everybody's hips. And if that's the case, find something that works better. Here, we'll reach up both arms. And then as we're in this crescent lunge, we're really sinking in to get a lot of work for the quadriceps and that right leg. Draw the left leg a little straighter, opening through the front of the hip. If that's not comfortable, absolutely make it yours. When you're ready, hands come down. We'll step to plank. And this time we're going right back to down dog. Oh, inhale, look toward the top of the mat, step forward with left, and building that high lunge again. Make it yours. Shoulders dropping away from the ears, feeling a lovely stretch in the front of the hip. Take an inhalation here. And then when you're ready, exhale, hands come back down, step to plank. Right to downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, inhale, right leg steps forward, right into the lunge. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Here is where we can change this to a twist. Could have your knee down, could use a block. Right hand can be at the sacrum, rotate toward the right, could be in that high lunge for the twist, could have hands together. So we've got plenty of ways that we can tackle this twisted lunge. Let's take an inhalation. And then exhale, hands come back to the floor, but this time we're stepping forward. As you step forward, hands come halfway up. Inhale, exhale to fold. Inhale, let's rise. And then bend both knees, sweep the arms. Start to play with this. We'll build a little bit of heat here. Feel this as a little bit more of an intense practice as we get a little bit bigger movement going. And then when you're ready, arms come up, hold that position. Exhale down center line. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, step back with left. Right to downward facing dog. Looking toward the top of the mat, stepping forward with left, right into the lunge. That lunge could be knee down. We could take the twist with the knee down, lift the leg later. Breathe into this one. Feel length in the spine as you rotate the spine. So we're lengthening and then taking the twist. One more round of breath. That looks great, Kel. Inhale. I know. Inhale. It's just what I do. Coming back down, step forward. We'll take it to a forward bend. Inhale halfway up, exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. So hopefully they're not too mad at me. I already added something that wasn't on the script. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. All right, here we go. As you sweep and reach, we're going to take that sweep, hold, drop into lightning pose, chair pose, lots of different names for this. This is Kelly's favorite one. Take your inhalation, exhale, coming back to your forward bend. Inhale halfway up, exhale, step back with left. Hold the lunge, soften the shoulders. Shoulders are away from your ears. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Uh, as you come into that right leg forward, we're back to our lunge. Inhale, exhale, hands come back to heart center. We'll rotate one more time. Take the inhalation, And with this one, we can maybe make this more challenging. Optional. Could have your knee down, could have the knee up. We could take the block, rotate a little bit deeper. Arm can come up. This one's tough for me. So I'm not quite as high with my shoulder, and that's okay. Just getting where I can be in this one. And then hands come back down to the floor. Step forward with left. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale to fold. Let's reach all the way up. This time, bend both knees, sweep back, find your fierce pose first. Hold it there. As we're in this one, hands come to heart center, twist to the right. As you twist right, you'll notice this one's going to build some heat. We're lengthening the spine, holding that posture, trying to keep the pelvis squared toward, or the hips squared toward the top of the mat rather than going out to the sides. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back to center, rise up, reach here. This time, swan dive down, forward bend. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step back left and then right, downward facing dog. Looking toward the top of the mat, step forward with left. Rise up as we come into our crescent lunge. With the twist, could be a knee down, could make that more challenging, taking the hand to the floor, reaching the left arm up toward the ceiling. Certainly don't have to. Take your inhale. Exhale. Both hands come to the mat. Step forward with right. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bend both knees. Sweep the arms. Find your fierce pose. Now, as we're in it, hold here. Feel the core engage. Shoulders feeling like there's too much reach going. Bring the arms more forward. As we're in it, try to keep length in the spine. Keep the low belly toward the spine. Hands to heart center. Twist here. As we twist, inhale and exhale. Come all the way back to center. Rise up, swan dive down, exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back with right. Okay, here we go. Downward facing dog. Let's look toward the top of the mat. Step forward with right. We're back in that twist. Exhale. Okay, now I'm sweating, right? Seriously. Okay, this is off script. You ready for it, Jeremy? We're going to step forward. We're going to be in that twisted, fierce pose. Whoa. Yay. Woo. Take your inhalation. Exhale, come back to center. Rise up. Exhale, right into that fierce pose. Oh, that was mean. So mean. Hands to heart center. Twist one more time. Same side. We're going to step back this time. As you step back, gentle and easy here with that balance. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hands come down. Hold there. Drop the back knee. Forearms to a block, forearms to the floor. What's your hip say about it? If your hip is like, nope, get higher, give yourself more. If your hips say, okay, get lower, get deeper. And then if it's possible to make this transition, move that block, come to forearms, forearm plank. Hold there. Yes. Beautiful transition, Kelly. Take an inhalation. Exhale, drop to the knees, walk hands back, find child's pose. Round over the toes, downward facing dog. Look toward the top of the mat, step forward with left. Coming right into that lunge and a twist. As you twist, hold there. And this may be something that you don't want to do, this step forward. If that's the case, come back the way we transitioned before, where you bring hands down, step forward into your forward bend. If you're going to play with that step forward, we're taking the right foot, stepping it next to the left. Keeping that twist if it's possible. Take an inhale, exhale back to center, inhale to rise. How'd it go? Yeah. How'd it go? Yeah. Okay. We're doing it. Exhale. You ready? Here we go. As you come into this last one, this is kind of like our finale. Rotate As you rotate, we'll take a step back with right. The step back with right could include placing a block down so you've got balance as you step back right, or you can try to keep that twist going. As we step back with right, good idea. Take an inhale, exhale, come back to center, right knee drops down. Here we go. Forearms, maybe ish, right? Ish. And as we go forearms ish, could be lots of blocks, could be no blocks. What's that hip saying? As that hip is happy, not happy, we're going to really listen to it. So making sure you're high, low, and if possible, make that transition to a forearm plank. Hold your forearm plank, lengthen through the back of the neck, low belly draws toward the spine, knees can be down here. Take an inhalation, exhale, drop to the knees, walk hands back, easy. Hold this child's pose. Round over the toes, downward facing dog. Look toward the top of the mat, step forward with right. In the interest of our 20 minutes, we're gonna do our balance. We're gonna fly that lizard ASAP. Here we go. Bringing forearms down. All right, Jeremy, you in? He's like, I'm in. Let's do it. As you bring your forearms down, we're looking to bring this right shoulder kind of underneath the right leg somehow. That may not happen, and that's okay. If it does, hands are sort of framing your right foot, elbows are bent. Bring the left knee off the floor and then start to press to straighter arms. As you start to press to straighter arms, we're going to lean into this, shift forward, bring the right leg out to the side, lift the left leg up and off the floor. Breathe in and release it. Child's pose. Let's take a little break. Round over the toes, downward facing dog. Let's step forward with left. Coming into your forearm position. And as we're in this lizard position, forearms are down. We're opening the hip on the left side. We're getting some mobility working. And this might look like bringing the knee out to the side and coming back in, just exploring what's available and possible in this hip without ever trying the arm balance. And that's totally fine. If you can start to bring the shoulder underneath the leg, we'll do it. Not possible, that's okay. Framing your foot, both hands, either side of the left hand, left side, right side of the left foot. We're pressing up. Knee comes off with right, pressing up with the arms, shifting forward, lifting the back thigh. Breathe into it. All the way down. Oh, how was it? Come all the way back up to a seated position. We're just going to roll on out. We're going to just come into Shavasana. How's it sound? Yeah, please. Okay, they're going to be in Shavasana. As you're here, just allow your eyes to close or soften your gaze, just letting the shoulders completely relax here. And as we're in this for just a second, just allow your body to melt toward the floor. Maybe bring a knee into the chest or just stay right where you are. It's totally fine. And then just making any kind of little movement that feels good for your body, changing legs if you'd like to. Okay. Thank you for being here with us to try the wild flying lizard and for joining us at Comeback Yoga. We take our mission seriously. We love veterans and their families and the military community. So we are so grateful for your service and we absolutely hope that you'll join us. Thanks so much for being here. Have a great day.